It's Friday, and that can only mean one thing. It's time for Fast Friday. Today's episode of Fast Radio is brought to you by One Life. One Life is a pending nonprofit that believes if you teach a man how to fish, he can feed himself for a lifetime. At One Life, resources and finances come together and are used to help people from all over the world to start small businesses. These small businesses will help not only themselves, but others as well. If you would like to get more information about One Life, check out current projects, or join in on one of the many mission trips, please visit jameslike.com/onelife. That's jameslike.com/onelife. One life to live, one life to make a difference. If there was one thing that you could do, and you knew that money wasn't an option, like you had enough money to make it happen, you knew that fear wouldn't creep in, but all you had to do is take action and do it, what is that one thing that you would do? On today's episode, I want to talk to you about jumping forward towards your dreams. You know, this freedom and success that we talk about every single Friday, what does that mean to you? What for you is freedom? What for you equals success? See, for me, freedom is very, very simple. Freedom, for me, is the ability to go and do whatever I want, whenever I want, and not have any worries in the world when it's completed or when it's done. For example, I just got back from taking a fishing trip to Florida. It's a Thursday through Sunday fishing trip. It's not a very expensive trip. That whole trip was less than $1,000, and we ate like kings every single night with really good meals. We went to a college football game, and we did some other activities that cost a little bit of money, but we had a blast. We had a great time for less than $1,000. And guess what? When I come home, I don't have to worry about that $1,000 being my electric bill. I don't have to worry about that $1,000 needing to go towards something for the kids' extracurricular activity. I don't need that $1,000 to be something that I'm taking out of a business expense. That's freedom to me. And check this out. Not only was I gone from Thursday until Sunday, my team was home and my team produced business. My team worked and produced business. That, my friends, is freedom. Now, the goal, and to answer the question, what is one thing that I would do if I didn't have to worry about any of the other ramifications? That one thing that I would do would be move to Florida, own a house in Florida. I would own a house in Florida that I could host literally friends and church members and One Life contributors. That's my nonprofit, for those who didn't know. And just friends from all over the globe, and bring in missionaries where I could host them in my house, take them on fishing trips, take them to sports events, take them to the most amazing seafood dinners that you could possibly find anywhere in the world. Like, I would entertain people, and I would do it as a way to give back. I would do it as a way to show people that are right on the cusp of doing something great, and right on the cusp of having complete freedom, and give them a taste of it for 4 or 5 days. I love it. I love taking my buddies to Florida. One of them just went with me this last weekend, and this was our third trip. He'd never even been to Florida before, and it was his third trip this year with me to Florida. 2 of them were fishing trips. And he's like, where are we going on the next one? He's ready to go on another trip. Maybe we look at California, or we look up the coast a little bit, or maybe we go to Costa Rica and ride 4-wheelers for 2 days straight, camping and riding 4-wheelers in the rainforest and going fishing for some massive trophy fish. Now that sounds like an amazing getaway. And guess what? We are going to make it happen because we have freedom. What's your definition of freedom? For me, success plays off of freedom. Success has gotten me to the point to where I can make choices to exercise different freedoms that I have. I talk about it on a lot of the episodes that I share on Fast Friday. But what are the things that you want to accomplish? What is the one thing that you would do if you had no barrier, no worries? What would it be that you would do? I want you to think about that. And I want you to message me below here if you're listening on Facebook. If you're not listening on Facebook and you want to leave us a review on Stitcher, iTunes, or any other podcast app that you're listening to, that would be amazing. But whatever you do, please share it on your social media fronts, whether that's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, wherever you can. Please share the episode. Let's get the word out. I want to bring freedom and success to the world, and I'm starting with you. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful weekend. Much freedom, much success. Thank you for listening to Fast Radio. If today's episode brought you value, please take a moment and leave us a review on Facebook, Stitcher, iTunes, or wherever it is that you're listening today. The more reviews, the better position we have to make a difference in others' lives. Until next time, much freedom and much success. Have a great weekend.